In this video, let us understand how to make vendor management. So vendor management is a web application project. Here we'll understand how company raise the requirement, so product requirement. Vendor are the suppliers, they can submit the quotations. Based on the quotations we can select the vendor. Then the vendor has to supply the product and the company will make the payment. So here company require the product and the vendor has to supply the same. Here we learn how to create this dynamic website in ASP.NET with C# and the SQL Server as a backend. So as we discussed, vendor management is to manage the suppliers, or generally called as the vendors. So here the company required the product. For the same, they'll raise the requirement. So whoever suppliers wish to supply the same, they need to raise the quotations. Based on the quotations, company can select which company can supply this particular product. When they select it, they need to supply the product. For the same, the company will make the payment. Now, how do we manage everything? What are the options we need to provide? What are the modules are required for this? So this is what very important. So this project basically for entry level, particularly for the computer science student who are doing BE, BCA, diploma or any other course. And if you wish to do a project, like you record a right title and then you need to explain what content you would like to add in that and how the whole project works. So now here we'll show what are the options we can do. The two modules are important. One is admin module for company. Other one is a vendor or supplier module, or what you call as a vendor. So admin login main page. So in the main page, so here is the requirement. So product requirement. What is the product and how much quantity? That is what you need to write all the specifications related to this particular product. So supplier can sign up. They can log in. They go to main page. So here the options are available for them. So a product requirement, that is a product requirement list. So they can choose the product and then apply for or raise the quotation. Now here this side, so supplier when they sign up, so here is a supplier list, and then you need to approve the supplier because we don't want dummy entries. So once you approve, then only they can able to log in here. We can approve this. After that, here is the quotation list. Based on your product. Okay, so based on your product, there is a quotation list. Then select the vendor. So when this is supplied, so you need to supply. Okay, so you need to supply the product. So here, once you receive the material, you can make the payment from the admin side. So this is the general idea. This is how you can do it. So therefore, this company is a manufacturer. They required the products. For example, let's say a small company. Here is a fan manufacturer. Okay, so let's say standing fan manufacturer. So now what happened? So they want the base stand. Okay, so this was the base stand, and this will be supplied by the some vendor. Okay, so therefore raise the particular model M1. So for a model M1, they'll give all the specification for the base stand, and this particular stand rod. Okay, so this they'll ask for some other vendor, and this fan inside for motor, for outside grill. So therefore each at least 10 to 15 products are required for this to make the complete fan, and the wire. So all this they will be raised here. So therefore who would like to supply, they right to send the quotations, and then we'll select the individual vendor for the particular part, and they need to supply, and we'll assemble in the company, and then we're going to sell as an individual product. Okay, this is how the whole logic works. I'll show the demo like how the whole thing works. So if you're not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. So in our channel we have many project videos, so therefore you can get the benefit from them. And also subscription is free, so you don't need to pay anything. So just click on the subscribe button to subscribe. Then also you can click on videos to view all the project videos. We have around 500 project videos here. Therefore, once you browse them, you'll get an idea which project is suitable for you. You can have a discussion with your friends and you have a plan for this. Then you'll understand, once you understand the whole concept of the project, then easy for you to select that project and then choose. Fine. So anyhow, please subscribe, and when you have free time, go through our channel. You'll get a lot of information here, and this is not only for a curriculum, definitely help for your job also, because job experience is very important. If you do at least some projects your own, then you get an experience, because here we explain what to do. So same you follow and then complete the whole project. Fine. So here we have Visual Studio here. We already done this project, and here you can see vendor management, and here are the admin pages, and here are the vendor pages, and here we have Server Explorer. If you expand this, data connections and this connection and the tables, so these are the tables which are using in this particular project. Fine. So if you go to customer main page, so here is, this is the admin main page. Vendor verification list, requirement list, vendor quotations, purchase order, receive material, and then make the payment. So if you go to vendor main page, so view requirement, send code, purchase order, send material, and then payment received. So these are the options for the customer. Now we'll see that how the whole concept works. When you run the project, okay, so there is one error here. So what is the error? Okay, let's rebuild this, and then the error is gone. So we'll run it now. So here is the vendor management. We can run the project. So this is the main page. So we'll continue here. So this is admin login. So here we can get into admin. So close this. So here is the vendor verification and the corresponding list, A5, A5. So right. So therefore, if you want to approve A5 vendor verifications, you can select this A5. So now approve this. I think we need to upload proper picture. Okay. So therefore, fine. So now A5 is approved. Next is the requirement. If you go to list, electric generator. Okay, so here is the price. You can also write one more requirement in case here, product code. Standing fan motor. B1001. Okay, there is a product code. So product name, this we can expand. So you need to write the complete details here. Specifications, the engineering specification sheet is there, that we need to write. So timing, I'll just put empty. Quantity required 1000. Cost per unit, it's around 450 rupees. Last date to supply. Okay, so let's say some 5/5/2021. So save this. So the record saved. Now if you go to list, so there is one more item here. Now vendor quotations, we can go as a vendor and then you can apply for the same. So now we'll go to one more tab, press enter key, continue. So now here is the I just say A5 login. So view requirement, there are two requirements here. Fine. So then you can send code. So I want to select this and then we give the quotation here. Select this. Specify your price for each. Okay. So therefore here it is. Okay. So we'll give it at 425 rupees. 1 month. Work experience. So we have 10-year experience. Okay, related to that picture you have to provide. Okay, I go to choose file, then I go to D drive. So here I select the file. So this is the motor file. Okay, then you can apply for this. So here the error is because here the toString earlier is not there. Now I just typed it. So you're supposed to have a toString and DDMMMYYY, because it should be always in this particular format. If you miss this, you always get this error. The conversion of varchar data type to data type, that gives an error. Okay. So let's run it again, and now you can refresh this. Okay, sorry. Now I have to save this. So save, then again run, refresh. So now it is done. Okay. So here is a purchase order. If you get the purchase order, you'll have a purchase order here. Now we go back to admin side, vendor quotations. You can see that select this particular product. So now there is a vendor quotation here. Select this. Fine. So they are given all this quantity, all this detail. So okay, final price. Okay, so we approved with 425 rupees. 1 month. Work related. So any other details you need to write here. Okay, please send urgently. So approve this. Again date. Okay, sorry. So again you need to add this here, and then continue, and then you have to save this. Fine. So the quotation is approved. Now this side, so you can see that purchase order. Now there is a purchase order here. So now this purchase order they need to send. So send material. So select this order. Okay, so we can send this material. Then you can click send material. So that material is sent. Now from the admin side, you can see that receive material. So you can see that it is here. So select this, approved. So it's received. Now we can make the payment. For this, select. So then there is a check number, check date. So this is the total amount. Fine. So make the payment. So payment done successfully. Fine. On the other side, you can go to payment received. I can see the details here, payment received. Fine. So all the options to send, to receive, so it's working fine. So you need to understand the whole concept thoroughly, and you need to write this complete project. Hope you understand the concept. If anything to say, please write it in the comment box. For more details, please visit our website. So also check it out other videos here, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.